This is Independent Voice, and I'm Mamme. In this video, we will take a deeper dive into a short interview captioned by none other than Sekoutre Getachew, one of TPLF's former leaders. But first, a brief bio on who Sekoutre Getachew is. He was the head of Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Front, EPDRF, and held an office in the public and foreign relations. He has been with TPLF, Tigray People's Liberation Front, since the guerrilla war against Mengistu Hailemariam's government, since the 1990s. What you hear in this interview is him taking pride in putting out a grotesque details of TPLF's actions as though it is a heroic deed. It's a short caption loaded with critical details that the world needs to hear. This short caption is critical because it will cast light on the two resolutions the Biden administration has introduced against Ethiopia: Senate Resolution 97 and House Resolution 445. The basis for these two resolutions stem from the conflict that set in motion the military operation in the Tigray region in Ethiopia. Unprovoked, TPLF attacked the Ethiopian National Defense Force, the Northern Command, on November 4th. TPLF calls it the lightning strike, and the Ethiopian government calls it crossing the red line. Because of the unprovoked and atrocious act of TPLF, the people of Tigray, the same people TPLF claims cares for, has suffered immensely. Before we can delve into the video, there are some facts we need to establish, and once again the world needs to know. TPLF does not represent the region of Tigray, and not everyone in the Tigray region belongs to TPLF. The population of Ethiopia as a whole is 114 million, of which 4 to 5 million may be the population in the Tigray region. Of the 4 to 5 million population in Tigray region, TPLF members are said to be 100,000. With that said, here is a video clip by Sekoutre accounting for the incident of November 4th.
የትግራይ ህዝብ ግልጽ የሆነ አደጋ ላይ መግባቱን በመገምገም ከውስጥም ከውጭም ከላይም ደግሞ በኢሳያስ አፈወርቂ በሁሉም አቅጣጫ ትግራይን ለመጨፍለቅ የታሰበው ሴራ ጫፍ ላይ መድረሱን በመገንዘብ ፈጣን እርምጃ መውሰድ ነበር። ለዚህም ነው የሰሜን እዝን ከተባበሩት እጃችንን አናነሳም ካሉት የእዙ አባላት ጋር በመተባበርና ሊተባበሩ ፈቃደኛ ያልሆኑትን ደግሞ በኃይል ተልኳቸው እንዳይወጡ ዲሞቢላይዝ ወይም ደግሞ ዲስቴብላይዝ በማድረግ የተደረገ እንቅስቃሴ ነው። በጣም ፈጣን የሆነ እርምጃ ነው የተወሰደው። በኦልሞስት በ45 ደቂቃ ውስጥ እዙን በሙሉ ለመቆጣጠር የተቻለበት ነው።
Clearly and openly, Sekoutre takes ownership of the November 4th vicious attack against the Northern Command. Justification: the people of Tigray felt as though they were in danger of imminent attack. The truth of the matter is, TPLF knew that the end was near for it. When the election was postponed by the General Assembly due to COVID-19 pandemic, TPLF decided to go ahead and hold their own election and claimed that they had won the election. However, the government of Ethiopia did not give it legitimacy. Attacking the Northern Command was TPLF's way of waging war against the government of Ethiopia for what was the start of a 3-decade-long plan. A plan to proclaim the Great Tigray and dismantle the integrity of Ethiopia. The reason why we need to establish this glaring fact is because it is being ignored by the Biden administration. Ignored the fact that TPLF attacked Ethiopia's military base and killed those that serve alongside of them, committing treason. Ignored the killing of my cadre and so much more. Instead, the Biden administration introduced two resolutions that threatens the sovereignty of Ethiopia. Senate Resolution 97 and House Resolution 445 is based on accusation by TPLF, sensationalized social media frenzy, and pushed through by a well-paid lobbyist firm. This administration, for some reason, is turning a deaf ear although a known TPLF leader is taking pride in its criminal activities. Here is more.
አንዳንድ ፖኬቶች ላይ ከቀሩት ውጪ እንግዲህ ይሄ እርምጃ አንቲሲፓቶሪ ሰልፍ ዲፌንስ የሚባል ዓለም አቀፍ ኮንሰፕት አለ። ትንንሽ ሀገሮች ለጥቃት የተጋለጡ መሆናቸውን ሲያዩና ኢሚነንት የሆነ ግልጽ የሆነ የመጥፋት ስሜት በሚሰማቸው ጊዜ እንጨፈለቃለን ብለው ባሰቡበት ጊዜ ፈጣን የሆነ መብረቃዊ የሚባል ጥቃት በማድረስ ወራሪውን ኃይል በማዛባት በማተራመስ ራሳቸውን ከጥቃት የሚያድኑበት ሜካኒዝም ሰልፍ ዲፌንስ አንቲሲፓቶሪ ሰልፍ ዲፌንስ ይባላል። ቀደም ብለህ ነገሮች ከመድረሳቸው በፊት የምታደርገው የመከላከያ እርምጃ ነው።
Here he makes a case for the unprovoked attack using the term, and I quote, anticipatory self-defense, end quote. This is a phenomenon that goes as far back as the ancient Greek and ancient Rome. The notion of preemptive attack is largely disputed, and there is no known basis for its legitimacy. He's introducing this notion once again to justify the unprovoked attack, in other words, claiming credit for its barbaric act. He references the anticipatory defense theory as the lightning attack, the atrocity TPLF unleashed for all of 45 minutes. The issue with this story is that the region of Tigray was never under attack from anywhere. Fact is, TPLF wanted and needed to instigate the conflict as part of a well-hidden plan and agenda, and to also antagonize and tarnish the image of Ethiopia. Here is more of the elaborate plan and the twist to it.
የትግራይ ህዝብ 30,000 ጦር በውስጡ ቀጥታ የእዝ ሰንሰለት ውስጥ ያለ 4 ክፍለ ጦር ሜካናይዝድ ባለበት ሁኔታ ከታች አሃዳውያን ወራሪዎች ከላይ ኢሳያስ አፈወርቂ ባለበት ጦርነት እየተዘጋጀለት ባለበት ሁኔታ እጁን አጣጥፎ መቀመጥ ነበረበት ወይ? አልነበረበትም። ስለዚህ መብረቃዊ የሆነ እርምጃ መወሰድ ነበረበት። ያ መብረቃዊ እርምጃ ባይወሰድ ኖሮ ይሄን ጊዜ ትግራይ አሁን ቁጭ ብለን የምናወራበት አይነት ክልል አይሆንም ነበር። ብዙ እልቂት ይደርስ ነበር፣ ብዙ ጥፋት ይደርስ ነበር። እንደተባለውም የአምባገነኑ አብይ አህመድ ህልም ምናልባት ለጊዜውም ቢሆን መቼም የህዝብን ለዘላለም ጨፍልቃ ባትገዛም ለጊዜውም ቢሆን የበላይነት ያገኝ ነበር። ስለዚህ ያንን አቅም የሰሜን እዝን ዲሞቢላይዝ በማድረግ በሰላም የሚገቡት በሰላም እንዲገቡ በማድረግ ያለውን የጦር መሳሪያ በሀገሪቱ 70-80% ሊሆን የሚችለውን ከባድ መሳሪያም ጨምሮ የተኩስ አቅም ጨምሮ የትግራይ ህዝብ አቅም እንዲሆን በማድረግ ስለተጠናቀቀ የመጀመሪያው እንቅስቃሴ ነው።
He talks about 30,000 military forces, 4 divisions directly linked, 70 to 80% of the country's weapon, including firearms. The president of Eritrea, President Isaias Afwerki, were the elements that provoked the lightning attack. This may be so taken at face value. However, when unraveling the facts, TPLF, operating behind the facade of government, accumulated all of the weapons and stationed the military forces in the region of Tigray in hopes of gaining the upper arm against the government. Unfazed, he accounts for the type of violence those that refused to surrender endured. But there is more.
ግን ከዛ ባሻገር ሄዷል። ወራሪው ኃይል ጦሩ ከጀርባው ተመታ፣ ተጨፈጨፈ፣ መሬትህን በዚህ ጊዜ ነው መያዝ የምትችለው ሆ አሰኝቶ በድንጋጤ ነው የተንቀሳቀሰው። በአንዳንድ ፖኬቶች ላይ ደግሞ የሰሜን እዝ አካላት የሆኑ ያልተነኩ ነበሩ። ስለዚህ የትግራይ ሰራዊት አንደኛ ከታች በኩል በወረራ የተንቀሳቀሰውን ኃይል የመመከት እንቅስቃሴን ያደረገው፣ ሌላ ደግሞ በትግራይ ውስጥ በተለያዩ ፖኬቶች የነበሩትን በድርድርም በሰላም አንዳንድ አካባቢዎችን በግጭት እንዲመክኑ እና የማጥራት እንቅስቃሴ ነው የተደረገው።
Aside the gruesome violence, the personification of a victim, at the same time a hero, he tells the world about the cleansing operation that occurred in pockets of areas. Once again, claiming credit for the killings of non-Tigrayan innocent civilians. The world needs to know. The American people need to know. What this short video uncovered is just the tip of the iceberg. Money buys almost everything. The Biden administration has bought into the lies and deceit of TPLF. Instead of being a neutral peacemaker, this administration is emboldening a militant group that practices a guerrilla warfare. This is upsetting to the Ethiopian community and should upset any true American who stands for and believes in a sovereignty of a country. Ethiopia is rich in its tradition, and Ethiopians are hospitable, hardworking, loyal, and God-fearing people. Stand with the overwhelmingly majority Ethiopians who are against Senate Resolution 97 and House Resolution 445 and say no to a failed foreign policy